Right now, Lillian is on her way to Utah for the Loretta Lynn area qualifier. Practices on Friday. One regional is on Saturday, another one is on Sunday. Anybody with a camera or an iPhone and has a little bit of extra time, if you want to get some clips of Lillian on the track, that would be huge if you could help us out. Lillian has a goal to make it to Loretta's this year. I'm pro kids having goals, preferably not this expensive, but oh well. This is what we call organized chaos, except for the organized part. This is what we call the road to Loretta's. In order to go here, you have to qualify from a regional race. In order to go to the regional race, you have to qualify from an area qualifier up here. I forgot to circle this Cali right here. The two closest regionals to us are the one in Sacramento, California. It's like 12 hours away. Or the one at Washougal, which is 30 minutes away. So naturally, for the guy paying for this, we would prefer to go to the Washougal one. Well, last year they did an area qualifier and a regional at Washougal. Unfortunately, they're not doing that this year. So in order for her to qualify for Washougal, she'd either have to go to Utah, Idaho, or Ho-Rape here in Washington. This is like 3 hours away, that's like 6 hours away, and like 13 hours away. But you'll notice this Utah race right here, there's two qualifiers in the same weekend. The first day, Saturday, there's a qualifier for the California regional, and then the next day, there's another one for the Washougal regional. So Lillian's like, let's go to that one, let's go to the Utah one, so that way I could qualify for both. So that way, if something happens at the Washougal race and she throws a chain, or she gets taken out on the start, or it gets muddy and she like crashes in the mud for some reason, there's a backup plan. She could still go and try to qualify in California. The problem with that is I can't get away for that long. I cannot leave to take her to Utah this weekend. So I explained to her, I was like, Lillian, you got this. You're gonna qualify from Washougal, no problem. Why don't we wait? I could either take you to Idaho, I could take you to Ho-Rape. We'll make an awesome video out of it. We'll document it. It'll be sick. It'll like hype up getting ready for Washougal. That's the better idea. She disagrees. She doesn't want that pressure of knowing that if she doesn't qualify for Washougal, she doesn't have a plan B to go to California. And I'm like, all right, fine. It's more expensive, but I look at it this way. This is her last year in the girls class. This is her last year on a super mini. It could be the only chance that she could go, and let's be real, like anyone in our family is gonna go. So to give her better odds, to give her a better chance of making it, I rented a van and then she drove it down to Utah to do both these area qualifiers. It kind of sucks for me. Like I don't like the idea. Like I wish I could be there. I don't like the idea of her having to race when I'm not there, but I figure to do what's best for her and give her the best shot, the best odds, I let her go and, you know, decided like, yes, you're right. This is a good idea. We should do this. We should do Lillian's plan. I got this idea from Casey Neistat. He was doing a race in New York City, the New York Marathon, and he got the idea to put it on social media. Anybody that sees him and films him, send him the footage and he will make a video out of it.
Back in it! I'm back in it!
So I was thinking we could do something like that. Like if you're there this weekend and you are able to film and get some shots of her, I'm not saying you have to like document the whole thing. I'm not saying you have to be running around the track filming everything. Like a year ago, I filmed a day for the Deegans and that was a lot of fun. I filmed some track footage for them. I got some like B-roll. I almost got kicked out by security.
Can't be on the side.
No? Oh, okay. All right.
They were, I mean, you have to go that way.
Go that way?
Yeah, go all the way out to the fence.
Okay. They didn't end up using the footage, but that's okay. It was still fun. But I'm not saying you have to do that because I imagine everyone that is there has races themselves. So if anybody sees Lillian on the track, if you get some footage of her, send it to me and I will do something with it. I don't know if we'll make a montage. I don't know if I'll just use it for B-roll when I ask Lillian about the race and she talks about it. Or I don't know if maybe like when we're filming at Washougal, if I'll do like a callback and you know, mention how she got there. I don't know, but I will get creative and use it somehow in a video. Just if you can, try to let me know what day this is of, what moto this is of, so that way I have an idea of where the footage belongs. And I don't even care. Like you could film yourself filming Lillian and be like, say hi mom as Lillian goes by, or get a clip of your kids waving. You want to like do B-roll, what send me whatever. I'll get creative and I'll use it somehow. Just if you can, try to get a shot of her on the track, get a shot of her finishing. If she makes an awesome pass, try to get a shot of that. If she crashes, definitely get a shot of that. And yeah, we'll see what we can make out of this.